In early 1983, as production ramped up on Sierra's new game, analysts marked trends of saturation with consumers starting to lose confidence in a market flooded with poor-quality titles. The company had channeled substantial resources into highly expensive-to-produce cartridge-based games and titles for systems soon deemed obsolete. Before long, Sierra found itself navigating through a market swerving towards catastrophe, with diminishing returns on investment looming as sales dwindled. The company ended up with hundreds of thousands of dollars in inventory of games that nobody wanted. Burning through the last cash reserves, Sierra was going broke fast. Ken and Roberta maxed out their credit cards and leveraged their home. Their company had to undergo a massive downsizing, and in a matter of weeks, over 130 employees turned to less than 35. Simultaneously, as investor confidence wavered in the company's ability to make money, Sierra's optimistic ideas for an animated adventure Ken and his team had sold IBM were received with praise. Even so, that other products were contracted, enabling the company to rehire some of its earlier layoffs. Under Ken's watchful eye, Roberta and 6 designers, artists, and programmers went to work. The success of the project was imperative for the future success of the company, and required a collaborative effort from everyone involved to ensure the best possible product was to be delivered to IBM. To realize the ambitious and technically complex animated game, work on a new game engine was commenced. The primary objective was to foster a more up-to-date and cohesive development environment, enabling artists, designers, and programmers to actively participate in the process, collaborate on work, and conduct testing, all within the same system. With the team in place and a new game engine in the works, Roberta mapped out her story with familiar characters from literature, inspired by the stories and fables from the fairy tales and children's books she so much loved. Once she had established a rather simple storyline and described the intentions of the various locations and elements, artists prepared full-color, detailed drawings of each of the many outdoor and indoor scenes. To deliver on the promise of an open 3D-like world, and to create an environment that integrated and granted players true freedom of movement, a clever approach was devised of splitting up each scene and its objects into a number of prioritized elements based on their distance to the bottom of the screen. The game engine then seamlessly determined whether the player, relative to his own position, occupied a position behind or in front of objects. The technique effectively created the illusion of three-dimensional depth, and along with the animated 16-color full-screen graphics, would herald new standards in visual fidelity. As the game's development progressed, albeit behind schedule, the unveiling of the IBM PC Junior to the public in November 1983 sparked significant hype and optimistic projections, with numerous contemporary media publications confidently predicting that IBM's consumer-oriented machine swiftly would come to dominate the home market. Ken Williams, given IBM's success with its IBM PC, dreamt of millions of sold machines with a significant number of buyers, considering his company's new game as a must-have launch title. While production delays had the PC Junior missing the crucial 1983 Christmas sales season, demonstration machines started appearing early the following year. At the Winter Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas in January 1984, Sierra demoed King's Quest for the first time, just as Roberta would finish her final commitments on the game. Attendance at the show would hit an all-time high with nearly 100,000 visitors. The lucky ones witnessed how Roberta and her team were about to revolutionize gaming. In March, when the PC Junior became widely available, King's Quest was still over a month away from release. The team, particularly the programmers, had grappled with persistent delays. But after 18 months of development, and a staggering cost of $850,000, master copies were sent to IBM for them to handle manufacturing, publishing, and distribution. On May 10, 1984, IBM published Sierra's masterpiece. Despite being critically acclaimed for setting completely new standards in gaming and becoming Game of the Month, King's Quest's immediate success remained absent. IBM had supported Sierra with milestone payments during difficult times, effectively saving the struggling company. However, even the might of IBM could not ensure the success of King's Quest or its PC Junior.